What's going on, everybody? If you can hear me, how's everybody doing? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everything fresh and sassy. How you doing, my sister? How y'all doing? Good to see you. I'm just out here messing around. Uh, how you doing, Green Grass Groves? Hey, SW1. What's up, family man? What's going on? Ezra does that, I think. How you doing, G Jones Farm? Hey, Black Guns Owner Magazine. Hey, Miss B. Broke Farmer in the house. Yo, bro. Miss B, Nene. Vision Preparedness. What's going on, my brother? It's good to see you, especially. Norris Brock. Daniel, Jules B. T-shirt. Awesome view. You see me. You see it. You see it. I'm out here. My whole family out here. And we just enjoying life. And that's why I wanted to touch on something real quick, and I wanted to ask everybody, like, basically, what are you waiting for? I turned 50 years old the other day. So I'm over that hump, right? I'm officially over that hump. And brought my family out here to enjoy ourselves on the coast. And hey, Gigi, I ain't far from you, sister. you say that's our spot right there. You even know, you see where I'm at. You see where I'm at, Gigi. I ain't far from you. Say, hey, Starduster too. I ain't far from you either, sister. I rolled right past you. I was like, oh, there go Starduster, live down that way. I wanted to say, and I know this is probably going to be breaking up, but I wanted to say, what is everybody waiting for? Everybody keep coming up with excuses why you ain't getting stuff done, and turning 50 officially, they can't be without that white. Hey, Gigi, that's that white sand right there, that powder. That, you know, that sugar sand will be all up in crevices. I will Starduster too. Thank you, Rich Kid. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. I'm just gonna say right now, family, you ain't getting no younger. You ain't getting no younger. But you know what? We ain't getting no younger, but our excuses keep getting longer and more intricate. Our excuses keep getting better. Our excuses keep, thank you, bro. Thank you, everybody. Our excuses keep getting more elaborate of why we ain't doing what we should be doing. And then you've been lying to yourself for so long that you even start believing the excuse that you made up for your brother. Thank you, Starduster. We start believing the excuses that we put for ourselves. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Thank you, everything fresh and sassy. Tired of making excuses. Everybody keep wondering why I keep doing so much crazy stuff that's kind of outlandish. Well, I'm doing it because you ain't got that much time left on this earth. The Eco Neighbor says swing on by so he can throw a steak on the grill. Man, I'll bring my whole steak. I got my whole family with me too, so we'll have to hit the store. We have to hit the store together. I can smell that fresh crab. I smell that fresh fish. Rainwater says, what's outlandish is people think the things we do are outlandish. What do you mean by that, Rainwater Refuge? But that's the thing, family. We doing something so we're doing stuff so crazy that we ain't even thinking right. Say oh, Hickabilly, I saw your short and you still sitting in 4 inches of snow. I feel for you. Hey, Unbiased LLC, how you doing, sister? Stardust and 2 says steak and crab boil, turf and surf and turf. Exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. We wasted so much time. You know what? I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds first. We wasted so much time, and we ain't getting no younger. We getting older, and we just keep on making excuses. Instead of, I look at it like this: what we got to lose? It's crazy that people think the things you do and the things I do are outlandish. They think solar and gardening is outlandish. Like what? Yeah, you can't talk folks into nothing they ain't. You know, I'm tired of saying, Lord, come get me. Unbiased, don't play with me. I'll come snatch you up. I'll come get you. And you'll be right here in this sugar sand. I don't want to let this sugar sand hit people, but that sugar sand, it's like flour. We come down here whenever we want to. Excuses only satisfy the one that make them. Yeah, very true. I'm just saying, say the view. Listen, the view ain't the half of it. Being out here is the other half. I ain't even got out in the water yet. I'm just relaxing so hard that I just wanted to just sit here for a minute. My family in the water. I just was like, I'll be there in a minute. But it's just too. We too old. Folks' actions speak way louder than words. Amen. Thank you, Alice. We getting too old to be so angry, so hateful towards one another, not making no moves. And we listen. You know what? It's easy to be angry. It's easy to be evil. It's easy to be angry. It's hard to be at peace. The way the world is now, it's hard to be at peace. Because even when you feel peace, somebody else dragging you into that sludge with them, right? Somebody always wants you in that sludge pit right with them. Don't go. Getting too old. Listen, what's the word? I'm getting too old to GAF. I'm that 50 GAF. Don't. Hey, blow them candles out on that cake. Too old to GAF. It's to a point now where, listen, the world is so crazy right now. You have already figured out who going with you and who's staying behind. You already figured out who's getting on the ship and who ain't. Listen, even on the Titanic, after a while, they stopped trying to get people in them lifeboats. After a while, they stopped trying to get folks in them lifeboats, and they like, now we just need to go pull people out of the water. Forget trying to get people on the lifeboats. As a matter of fact, stop trying to get people on the lifeboat. Stop trying to see who alive in the water. Let's go try to make it to shore. That's where the world is now. And look, either you in the boat or you ain't. And I am like this. Look, that's enough. We don't hear no more screams. We don't hear no more cries for help. You know, and now if we keep reaching out and saving folks, we all gonna die. It's time to start heading for shore. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to keep on trying to help folks that don't want to be helped, saving folks that don't want to be saved. Some people You got two options. One option is you keep fighting. I'm a fighter. I'm a fight to the end. Then you got some people that just don't want right everything fresh and sassy. Right. And they still be whining about the same old things for years. For years. Right? For years. Nah. I done got too old to keep on trying to spoon feed babies, you know? Spoon feeding you to make you feel good no more. It's not too late for other folks though. Some folks just need that push, that nudge, that reminder, you know? Them the folks I'm hanging with now, man. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear all the stuff going on in politics? I don't even, hey. You don't hear me reporting every news bulletin. We all know what it is already. We all know what it is. We ain't no need to keep talking about it. We all know what it is. Now it's all about what we gonna do about it. We gonna sit around, keep on stewing in our own juices, and wait to die, or is we gonna do something about it? Let me see. Say you're only as old as you feel, and it's all in your mind. That's true. That's true. People, we got family members we ain't seen, loved ones we ain't went and talked to, and you could be snubbed out tomorrow. You could be snubbed out today. You know? And then they go through their life with resentment of thinking like, dang, they didn't love me or they didn't care. Maybe they did, they just didn't get around to getting over to you. It's time to stop that. Say, Vision say, nobody come and help you. Exactly. Exactly. I said that before. You your own first responder. Yes, you are. I'm just to a point, y'all. You know, when that 50 hit different. That 50 hit different. I thought I could still be riding that same wave I was riding, but I had a long talk with myself the other night when I blowed them candles out. I blew them candles out, and when I opened my eyes, I was just thinking. Some of the stuff that I've been trying to do, I'm done with that. Vision say here in 60 hitting this year. Yeah, it hit different, don't it? Hit different. Look how much energy you wasting trying to save people and help people that don't want to be saved and helped. Look how much energy that you wasting that you could be spending this energy with people that love you, people that care for you, people that want to be around you, people that want to listen to you, people, think about it. I could be wasting that energy around positive people, good people, strong people, instead of keep on trying to spend triple the energy. Yes, everything fresh, as I say, stuck on distractions, live your life and live well. Amen. You know, you spend triple or quadruple the energy, keep trying to make somebody understand you, or keep trying to make somebody listen to you, or keep trying to get somebody to understand how you feel. You waste all your energy on that. But I'm gonna say this. Even though that time never stops running out. That time, look, that sand don't never stop pouring out. That sand don't never stop until you turn into sand. Right? That sand don't stop pouring until you turn into sand. So in the meantime, start trying to figure out something better to do with your life. It's not too late to do anything. It's not too late to love somebody. It's not too late to get your spirituality together. It's not too late to get closer with the Most High. It's not too late to tell somebody you love them. It's not too late to, hey, some of us was criminals. You just because you started out a criminal don't mean you gotta be a criminal for the rest of your life. Just because you was in a gang don't mean you gotta be a gangster for the rest of your life. Just because you was what they call a thought don't mean you gotta be a thought for the rest of your life. You know, you was probably at that dance club working your way through college. You ain't gotta keep doing that. You know, people put a label on themselves just like when you go to work, you put that badge on your shirt. Your name is Charles for the rest of the day, right? You don't gotta be Charles. That's man, look, you only Charles from 9 to 5. After 5 o'clock, your name is Chuck. After 5 o'clock, your name is Chuck. It's not too late to change. Look, you a gas station attendant now. That don't mean you ain't gonna be the CEO of your own corporation tomorrow. And I don't care how old you are, it's not too late. I'm gonna tell you this too. There, I've heard several older people, elders, say I'm too old to get with somebody now. I'm set in my ways. Stick with me. I'm stuck in my ways. You know, I done got everything comfortable the way I like it. I just said this in a video not too long ago. Don't lie to yourself, cause don't keep telling yourself that, cause God gonna make you out to be a liar. You think you comfortable with your own situation and this and that, and guess what? Guess what God to do? Put that man right in your life. You'll fall head over heels. You'll clean out that other closet for him. You know, you'll clean out that garage for him so he can pull this car. Gotta make you out to be a liar every time. It's never too late for love. I don't care how old you get. It's never too late for love. It's never too late to rekindle a friendship. And some people you just need to leave alone. Some people you need to just leave alone. But it's never too late to rekindle a friendship, start a relationship. Nothing. Never too late. It might be unbiased. Unbiased LLC say, is he in the chat? He might be. He might be unbiased. He might be, sister. Gentlemen, same thing. Stop. You ain't gotta stay single. You ain't gotta be no thug for the rest of your life. Thug life. No. You might be here waiting for you. I told you there was love at camp. When we had our survival camp, a couple people found love, still in love to this day. They came single, they came to survival camp single, and they left as a couple. Don't let God make you out to be no liar now. It's never too late. It's never too late. But while that time is running out, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Have you ever just sat down and looked at, or if you haven't, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. Take a piece of paper and write down all of those dreams and adventures that you wanted to do. You wanted to get married, you wanted to have some kids, you wanted to own this kind of car, you wanted to live here. Sit down and write all that stuff down. And then, no, it wasn't me the matchmaker, Marilyn. He did it. I have nothing to do with it. That's why I say God will make you out to be a liar, not me. Write down all that stuff that you used to dream about doing. Even when you was younger, you wanted to draw, you wanted to do art, you wanted to do fashion, you wanted to do all this stuff. And then on the other side of that paper, how much of that have you accomplished? Right on the other side of the paper, how much of that list of your dreams did you accomplish? You're going to see that list is very short. That list of all those accomplishments that you wanted to do 20 years ago, what you actually accomplished, that list is very short. Your list of things you wanted to do will be about 2 pages long. But the things you wanted that you accomplished, you might you might check off about 5 or 6 things. I'm not going to say it's too late for all that stuff. I'm going to say go back over to that list of your dreams and accomplishments that you wanted to do. Go back over and be like, what could I actually pull off and accomplish some of this stuff? What could I do? Don't write them off. They still on your list. I keep all my lists from years and years and years and years. Every now and then I run through one. I'm like, dang, I accomplished all this. Every now and then I run into one. Dang, I never did that. I'm going to work on that. And I put that on my new list. This is a true story. It's never too late. You've been cutting up for a long time, and you need to get closer to the Lord. Ain't nothing stopping you from going in Walmart and grabbing you a good book and opening it. Page 1, Genesis. Ain't nothing stopping you. You like, man, when the last time you read the word? When the last time you read the word at all? I ain't talking about had somebody speak it to you. I ain't talking about somebody start talking about it or y'all start debating some stuff y'all heard. I'm talking about literally. When is the last time you opened up a good book and read it for yourself? Not at a church, not through a deacon, not a pastor, not a rabbi. I'm talking about when is the last time you opened up a good book, the good book, and read it yourself? You know what you start finding out? When you open that Bible and start reading it for yourself, you're gonna start realizing stuff that other people been telling you, they got that dead wrong. They've been spewing off garbage to you and disguising it as the word of God. And we be believing them because they sound so versed, but they ain't. They ain't. I don't care if the dude up on the stage is talking about it either. No. Go home, open your own book, and read it. And look, if you don't understand certain words, go get the other version. Go get the watered down, dumbed down version. And then start comparing that to the real versions of it. And start making sense to you. And you know what you start seeing? You start seeing how many people is full of... Y'all thought I was going to say something else start with an S, don't you? You start seeing, thank you, Messy Homesteader. I think that's what thank you, Messy Homesteader. You start seeing how many people is full of that stuff because they used a couple of the words and they cut off the rest and turned it into something else to make them sound like they know what they're talking about and to make them sound like you wrong and they right. That ain't how they go. You know what I do? Everywhere on the internet, if I hear somebody, this is one of the ways I like to practice. True story. When I'm listening to anything on the internet, anything, it could be a television show, it could be anything, and somebody quote a scripture, I go to that scripture. I go to that scripture myself. I'm gonna tell you right now, Unbiased LLC. I was sitting here in Florida drinking coffee the morning, Miss T with the T, you, Broke Farmer, who else was in there? I couldn't see nobody else's face. I think it was J3S Farm. I think it was him and a couple other people. Guess what I did? Every time Broke Farmer quoted a scripture, I was there with my book and I was going through it. I listened to the whole thing. And Unbiased, I was like, sister, you better preach. You better preach. You better say what you saying. You better say what you saying. I wanted to come in so bad, but I had to get to the pool. You know what I'm saying? I was going to come in and chime in because I heard somebody say, yeah, Broke, I was listening, brother. I was listening to you quote them scriptures. I can't remember which scripture it was, but you was right on time. And get this, here's another one. The sister that kept saying, all these people in here is single, so they don't know what they talking about. I was like, shit, like, y'all ain't been married long as me. I got 30 plus years on me, so I was ready to come in so bad and let her know, like, sister, I don't agree with you. It's never too late. I don't agree with you. And I'm not going to get into that conversation because it don't belong to me. But I'll tell you what, the next one, I think I'm going to have to chime in. I'm going to have to, that's her name? I just didn't agree. I didn't agree at all. Just, I've been married for over 30 years, and I know, it ain't that cut and dry. It ain't that cut and dry, So I'm here just for a short minute or two, just to kind of share some of this sunshine with y'all and my golden melanin. Just to say thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me for so long. I'm 50 years old. And it's never too late to change anything. Stardust says single people need more married folks' input. And you know what? Thank you, Fruity Loop. Thank you. Thank you for that. You know what, Starduster? I'm going to tell you why you don't get too many married folks' input. It's because we're just too busy doing stuff, living. But I do truly gotta say, I think that people do need to hear our side of the story, because it's just not that cut and dry. I will touch on this and I'm gonna stop. Unbiased, I'm gonna touch on this and I'm gonna stop because I agree with you on something now. I think people put way too much power and emphasis in the hooking up part. I do. This is what I compared it to, and I'm going to get off of that because, again, that's not my conversation. I think people put entirely too much emphasis and power into the hookup part of a relationship. I'm going to tell you why. This is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of people spend $50,000 to $100,000 to $200,000 on the wedding, and right before the wedding, they were about to split up and get divorced because infidelity, or they're not sure this person is who they really want to be with. They spend more time trying to impress one another with the wedding and the cake and the dress and the gown and the suits and the brothers and you spend all that money on the wedding, but your relationships suck. People just want to go get married just to say, I'm married. But the relationship ain't no good. People want to get married to a person just because they can hook up real good. They good at hooking up. But they're narcissistic, they selfish, they a little bit mean, they're a little bit, they ain't. But everybody want to get married to that person that can bang it out. But then, like I say this, and I say this in a lot of my videos, and I mean, I want you to look me in my eyeball. Sex only lasts so long. I don't give a damn how good you is at it. It only lasts so long. I don't give a damn how good you are at it. It only lasts so long. And then it's time to get out the bed, make the bed, wash the sheets, go to work, and live a real life. The rest of the day, this ain't no book like 50 Shades of Grey. The rest of the day is reality. Fantasy only lasted for so long last night. I don't care how good you is at it. I don't care what you working with. It only lasts so long, but then you got the rest of your life, the rest of your day to deal with. And some folks want to get married to that person, that 50 Shades of Grey dude. He only could do that so long, but he really was a lunatic, right? You can only do that so long, man. Look, you know what? This me, I'm always like, what else you got? That was great, you know. What else you got? That's it. That's all you can do. It's no different than purchasing a car. You purchase a car and all it got, you can drive it, but it ain't got no air conditioning. You know, get poor gas mileage. The paint is flaking off. Ain't got no sunroof, no power seats. And you ask the car salesman, what else can it do? That's about it. Get you from A to B. I think I'm gonna go look at the red car again. I think I'm gonna go look at the red car again. People ain't no different. People ain't no different. Like, man, after you do that, what else you got? You know, driving down to Florida, I drove past a lot of young men. You know what those young men was doing? Standing on the side of the road with a cell phone on their head, busted flat tire. These young men, I ain't even talking about the lady. I'm just talking about the young men I saw on the side of the road with a cell phone on their head, and all they got is a flat tire. Couldn't even fix it. They calling AAA. They calling a homeboy. Man, come help me out. You calling a tow truck. You call. To me, I guess the way I was raised coming up, I ain't never want no girl of mine in my car. My wife, I'm gonna tell y'all something personal, okay? I'm gonna tell you something personal. My wife told me something that hit me right here about a week or so ago. She said one of the most impressive things was she knew I was the one. One of the things she knew I was the one was my car start acting up when we was dating. My car start acting up. I had an Oldsmobile Delta 88, 1977 Oldsmobile Delta 88. Car start tripping. And she said the way she was raised, she grew up, if the car start acting up, that means we about to walk to the house. I told her, stay in the car. Stay in the car. I got up under there and look, remember we was on a date. So I'm all dressed up. You know, I got my fly little, what was that, rayon shirt on, you know. It was snow outside. Got my little leather jacket on and stuff. And my MC Hammer shoes. I took all that off. I took all the MC Hammer shoes, my little rayon shirt, took that off. And I got up under that car in the cold, ice, slush, rain. What it was my starter was going out. So I banged on that starter and I said, hey, just turn the key. When I say turn the key, turn it. I say, start turning it. I start banging that starter. My car started right up. Yeah, you know the rayon, it wasn't full silk. The car started right up. I jumped back in, took my shirt off. You know, that's when your boy was all crispy. Took my shirt off, put my leather jacket on, put my Hammer shoes back on. You know, took my socks, my glittery Michael Jackson socks off. And I continued on our date. I didn't think anything of it. Hey, Just Dorsha, I didn't think two things about it. I was embarrassed that, dang, my car is acting up while I got this young little tenderoni in the car, you know. Who would have knew? She said that was one of them moments where I was like, she said that was one of them moments where she said, yep, this is the one. This is the guy. This is the one. This is the one. Anytime something pop off, oh, the roof is leaking. I'm on top of the roof in the middle of the winter. She was like, this is the one. This is the one. You know? I'm telling you, family. Said we need pictures led. You don't want to see these pictures. Cause I had the grease and the water and the grease. My hair curls up, right? Y'all done seen my beard. So my hair curls up. So I had that Love is a House full force, like little Bobby Brown thing going on up here. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. I'm gonna show y'all this rayon shirt. Me and her, killing her. We killing the game, killing it. So I don't think you want to see that. Your boy was pretty though. I couldn't tell me nothing back then. I was pretty. But yeah, man, it's never too late, man. These young fellas, man, they sitting here waiting on AAA. You gotta come with more than that, man. You gotta come with more than that. You know, oh, you can rap. You can rap. Yeah, what else you got? What else you got just in case your rap game don't get off? Look, what else you got just in case your rap career don't get off to a good start? That's no different than that stuff that happened in that bedroom. What happened when Mr. Willie just, you know, he ready to retire. He like, man, I done had enough. I done had enough. You better be good at something else. You better be good at a few other things. Pipe is leaking under the sink? Got it. You better do something to make up. Be good at a lot of stuff. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being good at, you know, going in there and closing the curtains. But what else you got? You know, we put too much emphasis on that, and the relationship sucks. You don't know how to love nobody. You don't know how to show nobody no love. So to me, when they was talking about on that podcast about, you know, a lot of people was like, you know, you shouldn't be doing that and this and that, and I was kind of like, you worried about that. You worried about that, and you didn't worry about he don't know how to fix no tire. He don't know how to fix no plumbing. You worried about that, but you ain't worried about why this dude just walked to your house instead of driving to your house. You worried about his bedroom game, but you ain't worried about why every time you call this dude, he can pick up the phone, cause he ain't never at work. Every time you say come over here, he there. Why he always asks you for $5 real quick for some reason? I think we just put entirely too much emphasis on that. We just do. We concerned about the wrong stuff. We're concerned about that, but we ain't concerned about what makes a good person. That person should be able to stand you and hold you up, have your back, support you, take care of you, because somebody said in that podcast about which I understand. This the part that I don't care. This is why I'm like, your bedroom game is cool. Your bedroom game don't make no marriage, don't make no relationship. I'm gonna tell you this, cause you get sick and then somebody have to wipe your cheeks. Somebody have to wipe your butt. Somebody have to take care of you. If you ain't got a person that is so selfless that, now look, I done been young and done had a couple too many to drink, and you done puked so much, you know, who gonna clean that up? You know, my wife was always there, man, you know, clean that up. We was younger, clean that up. I wake up and like, damn, I made a mess. I got that up, man, how you feel? That's that thing right there. That's what you're looking for. You know, when you get real sick, and some people ain't been real sick and they don't know what it's like when you cannot move. And you sitting there and you done pooped on yourself. You so weak, you can't even get it up. You can't get up to wipe it off. And by the time you get up to wipe it off, you done did it again. Who gonna bring you to, somebody gotta run, somebody gotta call 911. Somebody gotta run to the drugstore and get you some Pepto-Bismol. Somebody gotta run to the drugstore to get you all of the medicines you need. It be the little stuff that knock a person out. I ain't saying having no heart attacks or nothing. I'm talking about that little stomach bug. That stomach bug. What's up, Odom? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Sometimes in a relationship, it be that little stuff that sets you off, you know? Like, you get that stomach flu, and you feel like you close to death. That's that thing right there. You find out a lot about your mate when you get that stomach bug. How you doing, Pastor? Good to see you. Hey, Butterfly Effect. Stardust 2 said, Lev Farmer 73. Would you use the word partnership as a way to describe a marriage? I don't know, because that word can be misconstrued, especially these days. I look at it as, yeah, I guess so. Partnership, team, yeah. Your crew, that's, I look at it as, I believe in order. Let me get this right. I believe in, yeah, she can answer the question. I believe in order. I do believe in order. But I also know, and not just believe, the captain can't do everything by himself. He can't. The captain on no ship can, listen to this, the captain cannot steer the ship, guide the ship, feed the crew, maintain the ship. He cannot, the captain cannot do everything. So everybody on that ship has an important job to do. Everybody. Sometimes the captain, look at Star Trek. What do the captain on Star Trek say? Watch the bridge. I'll be back. I'm going down with the away team. You know why the captain had to leave the bridge to his number 2, to his mate? Because he got to go handle something that's diplomatic. They ain't trying to listen to one of the crew diplomatic stuff that needs to be handled. They need to talk to the captain. So the captain has to entrust his number 2 or somebody else on his crew to run the ship while I'm away taking care of diplomatic situations. It's no different in no family. Like, sometimes, you want to hear something crazy? I like washing the dishes. I know that's weird. What do you mean, how did I start over, William? What do you mean, how did I start over? What are you talking about? I like washing dishes. She like washing, hey, I like washing clothes. You know? And in a heartbeat, she'll go cut the grass. If she know, for instance, I was out on the land and I told her I ain't gonna be able to come back for about 3 days. My wife grabbed the lawnmower. She didn't even tell my son. She told my son, you go down there and knock out them dishes, do this, did that. My wife grabbed the lawnmower because she don't mind cutting the grass. It ain't no set duties off up in that joint like that all the time. It's just not. Yeah, housework has no gender. This is how I look at that, David Cord. You're maintaining the ship. It is not no assigned stuff like that. You have to keep the ship maintained or we all going to drown. Right? If you don't keep your ship maintained, we all gonna drown. So, for instance, if the captain don't know what's going on the bottom deck, he don't know it's a leak, and he don't give the order to go patch that leak up, maybe it's that crewman's job to take it upon himself to patch that leak, then tell the captain. You know? Like, I know you didn't have time to give us the order, but I patched it with such and such, and what do you want me to go from here? Because if he wouldn't have done that, the whole ship would have sank. You know? That's just how that works. To me, there is order. And when it comes down to a final decision, that captain got to make that final decision. But if that final, listen, here's another one I'm going to hit you with. Stay with me because I'm still on Star Trek. If the captain's mental capacity has been compromised, did you hear what I said? if the captain's mental capacity has been compromised, then it becomes the order of the ship's doctor to deem the captain irresponsible. Now that power has to go to the next mate. When I say that, I needed you to understand it, because what that means is if the man of the house is cutting up and everybody supposed to follow him, if you telling everybody to do something that's going to destroy the whole ship, we gonna have to vote and be like, nah. First, we need to have you checked out, because your orders don't make any sense anymore for the whole crew. Sir, with all due respect, we would like you to go get checked out, because your orders are starting to be a little irrelevant, irresponsible, and destructive. You know? So if the leader of the house is cutting up, you gotta kind of be like, what you mean you want us to jump off this bridge? Can we vote on it? No? That's when they come and they be like, Captain, me and the rest of the crew think you need to get checked out. If you don't want to get checked out, then it comes to a point where it's like, yo, the captain be like, what is this, mutiny? You can call it what you want to. We ain't killing ourselves. Just like Moby Dick. If you've never read the movie Moby Dick, if you've never watched the movie Moby Dick, there's a lot of Moby Dicks right here on YouTube. Captain Ahab, they'll follow that lunatic down to their own grave, because they just, right, do they drink the Kool-Aid? There you go. They'll follow that crazy captain to their own watery grave, trying to catch that big white whale. Trying to catch that big white whale. They can't catch it. That big white whale too powerful. That big white whale too smart. That big white whale is too strong and too smart. But they will do anything to kill that big white whale, even if it kills them. The Captain Ahab died, and the crew was so stupid and had been so mind-boggled for following the crazy captain so long. After the whale killed the captain, you know what they did? He got the captain. He's beckoning us. He's beckoning us. No, he ain't. That's his old limp arm flopping off the whale. So we gonna try to kill the whale. You gonna get the same results that the captain did. Thank you, FNM55. Thank you for that. That big strong white whale was too smart, too strong, too powerful. Powerful. Captain Ahab just wouldn't stop, would he? Thank you so much for that, FN. Say truth, peace, and blessings, led family greenhouse lounge. Thank you so much for that. Broke farmers at Dorsia, the Bible also says your husband is blessed through you and not to leave him. What you drinking at the beach? Water. You don't drink out here. Let me give y'all a little bit more of that. You don't be drinking out here. You drinks water out this boy here. You don't be slipping. You ain't seen that rescue truck come past me, did you? That rescue truck been going pumping on people's chests. Out here drinking that liquor and stuff. Nah, it's too hot for that. The weather is perfect though. Weather is perfect. So look, hey y'all, before I go, it's never too late to live your dreams. It's never too late. It's never too late. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, my 20s done passed me. My 30s done passed me. You know, my 40s done passed me. Man, it's not too late. Most of the time, you really don't start living good and start realizing what you really want till you start hitting that 40 mark. Once you start hitting that 40-ish, then you start realizing what you really, really want. What you wanted in your 20s sure the hell ain't what you want in your 40s and 50s. Can I get an amen to that? What you wanted in your teens and 20s is not what you want in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Your 30s, you on the bridge. You still playing games in your 30s. When you hit that 40, 50 mark, what you wanted in your teens and your 20s is not what you want in, in your 40s and 50s. It just ain't. You know? I don't want no 6'4" Impala sitting on them things, hitting switches, collecting bitches. I don't want that. That was my teens and 20s. You know? I don't want no money phone, what they call it today. I don't want that. Oh, I don't want the baddest chick, like they used to call it. I don't want my girl walk around buck naked, you know, show all my homies, look what I got. I don't want that. Now, I sat in this condo, and my family said, well, Led, what you want to do? It's your 50th birthday. What you want to do? You could do anything. You got it. We got it. We paying for everything. What do you want? My wife said, honey, anything you want. I'm paying for it. What you want? You know what I told her? I want to sit here on this patio with my whole family and listen to y'all talk. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be with my family and listen to y'all talk. And that's exactly what we did. My sister went out there on the grills on the ones and twos. She threw down, had taco night. You know, my other sister made a couple drinks. My nephew, my son, and my nieces and all them. My wife sat next to me and just held my hand. We laughed, talked, smiled. That's 50. I don't want to go skydiving. I don't want to ride no damn horse. Ain't nothing wrong with riding a horseback, but I feel sorry for the horse. I'm not going to do that to the horse. I'm just not interested in all that nonsense. I done did that. It's not too late to just enjoy life. If you start checking the stuff off of that list I was telling you about, check that list off. Check that list off. What all did you dream about? What was all your dreams and aspirations? Write it all down and check off all the stuff that you did. All your accomplishments, all the things you was able to purchase and do. Stardust said, I love horseback riding. I do too, but I just feel bad for the horse. I don't want to get on no horse and do that to no. That'll be cruelty to animals. Yeah, no jumping out of planes. I ain't into that. I don't want to really get on no helicopter and go over, because that used to be one of my dreams. I wanted to get in a helicopter and fly over Florida. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be out there in the ocean. Look at that beautiful ocean. I don't want to be out there too far because it's Shark Week. I didn't want to say Shark Week too loud because I don't want to scare people around here. I don't want to go out too far in that water because it's Shark Week. Y'all don't know about down here on the East Coast, man. These sharks can walk on land like Jabba Jaw. They be like, oh, just don't go out too far because you ain't got to go out too far these days. These sharks walk up on land like Sharknado. They come up too far these days. These ain't them old school sharks from when I was a kid, where somebody, like Jaws type, where somebody playing around too far out there and then they get it. Now, these sharks be on shore like Sharknado and Jabba Jaw. I get my toes wet, Get my toes wet. If I want to get wet like that, I get in the shower. Yeah, and they love that dark meat. It's greasy. That dark meat is juicy and greasy. But yeah, let me get out of here. I've been keeping a low profile, so ain't nobody seen me yet. Let me see. Stardust would say I was in school for oceanography, oceanography. I know I'm saying that wrong. Until I learned in one of my first classes, they swimming around you waist deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one right there. How you doing, Regina Parks? How you doing? Any questions before I go? Don't just. It ain't too late to buy land. It ain't too late to get in touch with your spirituality. It ain't too late. It just ain't too late, man. Everybody keep thinking once they reach a certain age, it's over with. It ain't too late for love. Oceanography. Thank you for that. What's up, motivation? Say, leg, can I come spend? Let me go back up there. Can I come spend a night and day on your land when you do get a chance? Yes, yes, yes. I'm in the process of getting another piece too. Starduster. Thank you for that, Sonya. Thank you. How you? Yeah. Any questions? What's up? Look at that. Got that sand on me, make me look rusty. That sugar sand. This sugar sand get in your crevices. You gonna take this home with you. You gonna be wiping this sugar sand out of your creases for months. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna take some back to Freedom Makers whether I want to or not. Whether I want to or not. Say sugar sand is a free souvenir. Yes, it is. Put baby powder all over sand and it'll come off. Or take a shower. Let me see. So I'm about to get out here. Listen, don't let nobody or nothing. I'ma say this before I go. Don't let nobody or nothing. Thank you for that, Anne-Marie. Don't let nobody spoil your groove. Don't let nobody spoil your groove. It's so easy to be angry and evil, y'all. These days, it's so easy to be evil. It's so easy to be angry. You know the people that stay angry. I'm going to tell you the people that stay angry. The people that stays angry is because it's too much work to be happy. It's hard work being content. It's hard work being at peace. People that stay angry and wicked and evil, you know why they do it? Because it's easy. I don't trust people like that. Always angry, upset, screaming, bitching and moaning. It's easy to be upset. It's easy to be wicked. It's easy to say no. Listen, look how easy it is to say. It's easy to say no. It's easy to say I don't like you. It's easy to say that. You know it is. It's hard to say yes. It's hard to stay happy. It's hard to stay peaceful. Thank you, Black Mama. Say happy birthday, Led. I needed to hear that message. Thank you. Much love. Thank you so much, my son. It's hard to be at peace in this world that we live in. So when you see people being angry, wicked, evil, mean, coarse, stay away from them folks because family. They don't mean you no good. They want to spread that energy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy to be angry. Happiness takes work. Happiness takes work. Being at peace takes work. dedication, motivation. All right, let me get out of here. Thank you for that. I can't see who this is. That just I think that's it. But believe me, y'all. My whole thank you, Aroki. I see you. Thank you, sister. I'm gonna get out of here. My family coming out the water, and I'm about to go dip just my daddy toe in there. That's it. Cause Sharknado is Shark Week. I don't want to do that. So everybody have a wonderful day. Enjoy your life. Stop hanging around folks that's so angry, wicked, evil. That's them doggone Captain Ahabs, man. They will never stop until they get the white whale, and they can't get the white whale. They can't get them. That white whale too strong. That white whale too smart. That white whale too cunning. They will go to their grave trying to kill that white whale. And they're going to take you right along with them. Don't let the evil folks do that to you. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Live Farmer 73. I'm about to enjoy my life, enjoy my wife, enjoy my family, and happiness. See, this is what's hard for wicked people to do. It's hard for them to smile and enjoy themselves. That take a lot of work. Thank you, LEP. Thank you for that. Hard to do. All right? Live Farmer 73. My wife over here, but I can't show you because I gotta go. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I'm not done because I'm coming back a little later on. I got something for y'all. I think I might even let y'all, I got something for y'all. I'll tell y'all later, all right? I'm about to go out in this water. I would take you with me, but I know it's gonna be breaking up. Everybody have a wonderful day, all right? Happy Friday. Peace. Oh, that ain't how I'm gonna end it. Live Farmer 73. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Hey, Game Nerd Mom. Thank you for that. Happy birthday. Thank you, Life Goes On. Thank you, Heal Wisdom. Live Farmer 73. I love you. And I'm out. Watch out for Captain Ahab. Peace. Hey, honey. It's my birthday. Happy birthday? It'll be dry in 2 seconds. That ain't gonna work. Okay. You smart. Wow. Wait. I'm stay just like that. Stay just like that. I want to show y'all one of the reasons I'm always so happy. Stay just like that. One of the reasons. Yep. Look at that. Look at that beautiful burrito. I ain't showing all the juices and berries. No. Them is my juices and berries. Why is Led always smiling and happy and having such a good time? That's why. That's why. Listen. I got a shield of armor on me. I got a shield all over me. I'm impenetrable. I'm bulletproof. I'm like on Star Trek when they say, raise the shields. I'm untouchable. I'm impenetrable. You know why? Because I'm surrounded by love. My family all around here, I'm surrounded by love. Your love, the people that love you, around you, your family, friends, and loved ones, folks on YouTube, you know, that makes a person bulletproof. You can't stop me. You can't hold me. I'm like Diddy right now. When you full of that love and the love of the spirit, I know he got me. Hey, thank you, Messy Homesteader. Thank you, sister. I know he love me. I know my family love me. I'm protected. I got a shield of armor all over me. That's how I wake up. And that's how I go to bed. Everybody have a wonderful day. Live from 73. I love you, and I'm out. Stay away from Cap May.